welcome to January 2016 favorites. I am so excited for this because I've been wanting to film this for several weeks now. Like, I know exactly what I'm going to talk about, but we have been fighting the plague in our house, which for what seems like months and months and months, but really it's probably just weeks. And finally we are back to normal. So it's quick, I need to film a video. So sneaking it in. For this collection of favorites, I've got such a hodgepodge, and some of it is bleeding over a little bit from the Christmas time, so it should be entertaining to say the least. But we're gonna kick it off with a few maternity related items, so apologies if you were not pregnant, but these are rocking my socks. So I want to talk about, I actually am really loving maternity shirts that are not ruched on the side. And the ruching on the side really bugs me. For whatever reason, it makes my stomach itch. Even if I've got the maternity jeans, you know, where the top, well, maybe you don't now, but if the top section like kind of goes all the way up your waist, I can even feel the ruching through that little panel thing, and it drives me crazy. So I actually picked up, this is one of them, picked up some really basic long sleeve tees, maternity, not ruched on the sides, and these are from Walmart. They were, I think, 2 in a pack. I got a gray one and a black one, and I'm wearing them to death. And I swear they were like under $10 for the 2, and these are really comfortable. I will totally wear these like postpartum, like after giving birth, when you're still not normal, but you need a little extra give. But even just holding them up, I mean, they don't look maternity. I mean, there's nothing about them that really says maternity, other than they're probably a little longer than the average shirt, which actually suits me perfectly. I hate it when my shirts are too short. And so the fact that these are a little bit longer in length obviously is great when you're pregnant, but postpartum, I mean, it's just gonna be fantastic if they're not like outrageously too long. But I love the length of these. And this is another maternity shirt that I picked up, the striped one. Got it on Amazon. I don't remember the brand name of it. I'll link everything for you so you can, if you need maternity shirts like I do that are not ruched on the sides. But anyway, I picked this up on Amazon and I love it. And again, not ruched on the sides. And if this, it's a nice long length, and if this still doesn't look outrageous postpartum, I will be a happy camper. So that's one amazing maternity thing I really love. The second thing is just boring. These Tums. I can't live without Tums right now. Pregnancy wise, don't really deal with any other issues except heartburn. And if I'm not on top of managing the heartburn, it kills me. So Tums, I'm like blowing through them left and right, especially over the holidays where it was just kind of overkill on food. So the Tums have been a lifesaver. One thing that I picked up really early in January, and if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this already, but it is this plaid mug that I picked up from Williams-Sonoma. It was originally like $16. I mean, they were expensive for a mug. That's Williams-Sonoma. But they were like $14, $16, and I picked them up for 50% off. I actually bought 2, and then one of them broke in the transit on the way home, so I tried to return it or just exchange it for another mug, but they were completely out of the mugs in store by then. So I was able to at least return the broken one. So I just have one now, but I really like it. I love plaid anything, and these are just great. It makes me so cheerful to have my tea in this mug. It just makes me so happy. One other thing that I picked up before Christmas actually, and this is probably technically a Christmas item, but I still used it all through January. I'm still using it even though I'm in February now. And it is this candle I picked up at TJ Maxx, I think. So I like paid $6 for this candle. It's like super hefty. It's called Citron Pine. I don't know what the brand name is. I'll try to figure that out. I'll link it for you down below. But it's like a citrusy, piney candle. And citrus is one of my favorite smells, especially for home stuff. And I like pine smells, but just a little bit. So this was perfect for me. I'm not a very sweet smell person, so citrus is just about as sweet as I can get. And this is that perfect combo for me. Oh, it smells so good. Even just smelling the candle is good. And I've been burning this a lot, and you can see, I mean, I still got a ways to go. So I'm really happy about this little purchase here. And I just love lighting this candle, or even just taking a whiff as I walk by. It's so delightful. Have I said so delightful? Like for everything so far? It's so delightful. let's talk beauty related products really quick because I've got two. And if you saw my Sephora and Ulta haul and first impressions video that I did a few weeks ago, then you already know that I love this, and that is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Light, right? Light. And this thing is amazing. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Bobbi Brown Under Eye Corrector, and so I picked this up on a whim because I've heard such great things about it, and it is fantastic. It is thick. It is definitely thick and fairly creamy and moisturizing, so I like that. A little goes a long way, so this little squeeze tube is going to last me forever. I'm really happy with this. It just makes me really happy when I put it on every morning because my under eye circles truly disappear. They go bye-bye. So true to name, it is fantastic. I would definitely recommend giving this a whirl if you also have really bad dark circles and have a hard time covering them up. I find that this is brightening, but more on the concealer side, like it truly conceals. It's brightening too, but I sometimes like to use a more brightening concealer over top if I need like a little refresher at some point. But a little of this goes a long way. If you're not a fan of like heavier makeup, this may not be for you, but this is definitely heavy, full coverage, and that is fine by me because my dark circles are scary. One other blog post I wrote about recently was about a sort of streamlined nail polish collection that I have, a capsule collection, if you will. And it's funny, for that post, I painted each of my like 7 or 8 colors that I have now on a finger and took a picture of it. And one of the colors I kept, but I hadn't used in a really long time, was Essie's Chinchilli. This is like one of those classic purpley gray colors that I feel like if you're a purpley gray fan, you own this color, or one very similar to it. So I painted this on my nails. I was like, I forget how much I like this color, and I've got it on my nails right now. I forgot how much I love this color, even though I obviously kept it for my little nail polish capsule collection. But it was like, oh yeah, this is really a fantastic color, and it's been on my nails probably for the last 3 weeks, like constantly, off and on. So I'm getting a lot of use out of this. In fact, I had bought a fresh bottle because my old one was kind of gloopy. You know, when nail polish just loses its smoothness for application. So I bought a brand new bottle. This is that new bottle, and I've just been like, oh, this is delightful. I love this color. So this is going to stay on my nails probably through February, and then we'll have to switch it up again. But this has just been dynamo. And I thought I would talk about a couple TV shows I've been obsessed with because I love TV. I can't help it. The first one, I'm probably the last one to the game on this, but I have been loving Fixer Upper. They have a set of episodes on Netflix, and I turned them on for a whim because I'm like, oh, everybody talks about Fixer Upper, and I love HGTV, so why not? And I pulled it up, and it is the cutest show ever. I've even got my husband addicted to it. He loves it. We love the renovations, and we have a white kitchen at our house, and they like seem to do white kitchens all the time, so it makes us feel like, good job us, we have a white kitchen. So we really like that show, and we've been obsessed with it. It's tons of fun to watch. I love it. My second favorite show, no surprise, is Downton Abbey. I'm a little bummed that this is like the last season. It actually took me probably a good week to watch the very first episode of this last season. Because I was like, but once I started, it'll be over. And so it took me a while to like even just be okay with the idea of watching it. But once I started, I was just a fantastic last season. It's just great. It's just enough like surprises and new plots going on, but it's also tying up loose ends. And so it makes me feel very satisfied as a dedicated viewer. So I'm sad to see Downton Abbey end, but I'm really trying to enjoy this last season. If anybody has any post Downton Abbey recommendations, I'll take them because I'm going to be really bummed when it's all over. Let me know if you're watching it too, and we can like commiserate together on that last episode and just be like, boo, it's so sad. So I'd love to hear what some of your favorites are from January. Leave them down in the comments below, and let's share all those great ideas together, shall we? And if you're not already, I'd love for you to subscribe over on the YouTube channel, and stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you soon. Bye!